The man was horrified to discover the calm sea seemed to be ripped apart. A massive oil drilling platform was sinking rapidly. Experts analyzed the data and found that the entire platform sank completely in just 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Many workers didn't make it out in time. Even the experts couldn't explain why. To uncover the truth, the investigation team contacted underwater detection expert Mary. They planned to use a deep-sea detector to search for clues. Mary and her partner Jack took the task. After arriving at the accident site, they quickly assembled the detector, connected with the command center and began their deep dive. The detector slowly descended into the water, but as the hatch opened, a dead oil rig worker appeared suddenly. As the detector went deeper, more victims emerged, but Mary didn't give up. She believed that such a massive oil rig might still have survivors. Sure enough, she found a survivor in a gas pocket. The survivor was clearly traumatized. He immediately called for help after recognizing the detector. Suddenly a large number of bubbles surged from the seabed. A pungent gas spread quickly. Mary realized it might be a gas leak. An explosion could happen at any moment. Even the rescue ship would be in danger. She immediately instructed Jack to retract the detector, and rushed to the command room to tell the captain to evacuate immediately. But the sea had started to violently roll. The captain had just raised the binoculars to look, and the next second, there was a massive explosion on the surface of the sea. The disaster caused 8 deaths and many injuries. Mary only had minor scratches, but it left her with deep psychological trauma. She decided to take some time off and go home to rest with her boyfriend. A few days later, John had to return to the oil rig. Mary stayed home alone and returned to the lab. While reviewing the accident data with Jack, she was shocked to discover that the leaked gas didn't come from the oil rig. It was spewing up from deep beneath the seabed. This discovery made Mary uneasy. She felt something big was about to happen. Mary immediately went to find William. After watching the video, William also realized the situation was extremely serious. But to avoid causing panic, he asked Mary to keep it confidential for now. The company's executives were quickly informed and held an emergency meeting. They came to an astonishing conclusion. The seabed was about to collapse. Facing the crisis, the executives decided to shut down all the oil rigs. All personnel were to evacuate, but when they tried to close the oil well valves, the system malfunctioned, causing most of the oil wells to fail to close automatically. The only option was to send someone down to manually close them. At this point, Mary's boyfriend volunteered to go. He entered the underwater control room. He found the entire facility had become extremely unstable. The ground was shaking violently. He carefully walked to the huge oil rig. He looked up and was completely stunned by what he saw.